สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะทุกคนนะ
วัน
คะ
นี้กับพี่เกด
Good morning ค่ะ ก็เป็นไงบ้างตอนนี้บอกว่าเมื่อเช้าบอกว่าอากาศหนาวกลับมาหนาว
หนาวมากตื่นขึ้นมา8 องศาแบบว่าคือนี่เดือนพฤษภาคมแล้วนะอะไรอย่างเงี้ยสปริงแต่ก็อากาศค่อนข้างเย็น
เดี๋ยวน่าจะกลับขึ้นมาอุ่น
ใช่ค่ะได้แต่หวังว่าเร็วๆนี้
แล้วก็จริงๆพวกเราก็จะเตรียมไปเมืองไทยกันด้วยหน้านะคะ ถ้าสมมติว่าลูกค้าคนไหนที่จะต้องการนัดเข้ามาเจอกันที่ออฟฟิศก็สามารถติดต่อกันเข้ามาได้ด้วยนะคะ แล้ววันนี้เรามีโปรแกรมเพิ่มเติมนะจ๊ะจาก EP3 กลายเป็นในส่วน
ค่ะก็คือเนาะหลายคนอาจจะพูดว่าโอ้กว่าจะได้มาที่อเมริกา 4-5 ปีเราก็เลยแบบว่ามาเห็นที่แคนาดาถ้าอยากมาเลยเราก็สามารถที่จะมาเรียนรู้ภาษาเพิ่มเติมหรือว่ามามีโอกาสที่จะแบบว่าได้ฝึกปฏิบัติทำงานที่แคนาดาเราก็เลยแบบว่า
แล้วหลักสูตรระยะเวลาสั้นมากนะคะก็มีหลักสูตร6 เดือนกับหลักสูตร1 ปีซึ่งจะบอกว่ายังคิดเลยว่าโอ้ยแป๊บเดียวเองหมายถึงว่า6 เดือนเนาะแป๊บเดียวเองก็เลยว่าถ้าสมมติใครที่สนใจที่ใช้เวลาสั้นหน่อยนะคะไม่ว่าคอยเวลานานใช้เวลาสั้นหน่อยก็ที่แคนาดายังมีโปรแกรมที่น่าสนใจนะคะแล้ววันนี้เราเชิญใครมาคะ
วันนี้นะคะเราก็ได้เรียนเชิญคุณไอกะจาก Oxford International Career College ที่จะมาให้ความรู้ว่าโปรแกรมที่โรงเรียนมีนี่เหมาะสำหรับใครบ้างแล้วก็เข้ามาเรียนแล้วก็สามารถที่จะทำงานแล้วก็ฝึกงานไปในตัวซึ่งเราเห็นว่าใครที่ไม่อยากที่จะรอที่เมืองไทยอะไรเงี้ยก็อาจจะแวะมาที่ประเทศเพื่อนบ้านนะคะที่แคนาดาเพราะเราก็มีborder ที่ติดกันแล้วก็จะมีภูมิอากาศและบรรยากาศที่ไม่ได้แตกต่างจากที่อเมริกาเลยนะคะ
ไม่ได้ไกลกันเท่าไหร่วันนั้นที่เราไปเนี่ยก็คือบินไปแค่ประมาณ2 ชั่วโมงเราก็ไปเยี่ยมสถานที่เรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะแล้วตัวนี้ก็คือหลังจากจบโครงการเนี่ยถ้าสมมติก็คือสามารถเป็น resident ที่นั่นได้เราก็มีโครงการต่อที่สามารถเป็น resident ของทางได้นะคะถ้าสมมติว่าไม่ได้อยากมาเป็น resident ของอเมริกาก็ไปแคนาดาได้ใช้เวลาสั้นกว่านะคะเดี๋ยวดูรายละเอียดกัน
ได้ค่ะ Please welcome Aika from Oxford International Career College ขอเชิญคุณไอกะค่ะ
Well, my name is just a second. Hello to all. My name is Aika. I'm from Oxford International, and let me introduce today amazing and very, I think, potential programs for those who want to move to Canada. And as you know, right now, Canada is we know that it's a top immigration destination, top education destinations. And this is not just because this is a beautiful country because of quality education. And of course, because here it's according to different kind of rankings, Canada, not only top education destination, but also if you study here, you can also stay here and you can do some kind of career. So you can show the presentation, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So next slide, please. What is Oxford International Career College? First, let me tell a few words about it. So this is a huge organization, actually, and our main purpose here in Halifax, in Canada, to teach people in-demand job profession with a high quality curriculum and with affordable price. I think these are 3 main points that make our college and our programs are very, very attractive. And as you can see on the slide here, so because of that, because the program is in demand, because it's high quality and because it's affordable, we have a very high graduate rate, which means that 95% of our students who finish our program program, they successfully secure their job. Job is very important, and I will tell you why a little bit later. Next slide, please. A lot of students around the world, they come to Oxford International to study because we have a very well-established campus. We run in-demand programs for the last 5 years in 3 different cities. We are accredited. We connected globally. We have a very strong employment network. So when students come to Halifax to study career college, they know exactly that Oxford International has strong relationships with employers, which gives this kind of opportunity for you to get a job right after graduation. Next slide, please. I am sure that not a lot of people know where is Halifax. Yeah, so here you can see the map of Canada. Yeah, so you can see, maybe, of course, you heard about Vancouver, yeah, about Toronto, but so you can see on the map where is Halifax. It's on the Atlantic Ocean. It's a very nice city to live. It's very safe. I don't know, the weather is mild, we can say, like winter is not so cold like in Toronto, yeah, and very nice summer. So at Halifax, it's a capital of Atlantic Canada and the capital of the province of Nova Scotia. Yeah, and Nova Scotia is a very, how to say it, second smallest province in Canada, but it's very cozy, very beautiful, as like all the Canada. Next slide, please. And so I prepared a video for you. Jude, next slide, please. So if we can turn on the video, so there are some kind of pictures, yeah, so images, what is the Atlantic Canada, what is the Halifax.
I think when we change it to PDF, it's probably enable for the video.
No worries.
So you can talk about it.
Yeah. Good. So everyone, you can just Google Halifax, and you can find in YouTube tons of nice pictures and videos about Halifax. So here you can see on this slide where our campus is situated. Yeah, it's in the city, in the heart of the downtown of Halifax, because we're international college, right? So, and if any person comes to Halifax to study, of course, it's very important to have a very central location, so it's easy to find and have a very nice campus. Yeah. So yeah, again, if you go to Google Map and you put like Oxford International Halifax, of course, you can see the location, and you can see that it's in central location by the waterfront, like in the middle of everything. So it's a touristic center with many cafes, many restaurants here, bank, I don't know, beautiful view. And yeah, next slide, please. So I want to show you how our campus looks like in Halifax. This is the next slide, please. Yeah, so these are some kind of pictures. So you can see the building, it's very modern. You cannot miss it. So the city is more or less small, so you can find the building for sure. And inside, it's totally renovated, very bright campus with a nice view, because the city is very beautiful. You can see the view to the ocean, you can see the view to historic downtown. And we have all facilities, classrooms and skills lab, where our students, they practice their skills in healthcare profession. Well, yeah, and again, as I said before, if you go to YouTube, you can just put Oxford International Halifax, and you can find a very nice video of our campus tour. So we just filmed it recently, so you can see it. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. And I will start talking about our programs, yeah, that can help you to come to Canada and be here, to have a successful career here, in two main in-demand jobs in Canada. Can I have a slide to continuing care assistant, please?
Next.
Yes, here. So the first program I want to tell you about, it's continuing care assistant. So this is a program about healthcare education. Next slide, please. So why this program is so, why we are teaching this program? First of all, because exactly in Nova Scotia, we have a very high demand in people who work in healthcare. First, because our in Nova Scotia, 30% of population are retired people, elderly people, and we need a lot of staff who can take care of it. So we have a special facilities, long-term facilities, where retired people or elderly people, they come and stay, and someone must take care of them, of course. So can you imagine if 30% of the province, they are elderly people? Can you imagine how many people we need to take care of them? So this is why on the government level of our province, this profession, continuing care assistant program, is in high demand officially. So we attract a lot of not only local people, but also international people for this job. And you can see, according to Jobs Bank of Canada, this is a 5-star job because we always have a lot of vacations in this job. But unfortunately, we still don't have enough local staff here. So this is why the province, we invite international students to come to Nova Scotia, to Halifax, learn this program, get certificate, and go and work as soon as possible. So next slide, please. So what is a job? So what can you do? Officially, this kind of job can call continuing care assistant. You can work as a home support worker, and you can work as a personal support worker, which means that you are taking care of elderly people, like for example, in big long-term facilities, right? Or like individual service, when you go home and you taking care of these people. On the slide, you can also see the average annual salary. Every year it increases because we want to make this profession very attractive, and because we still need a lot of people to work here. So every year the government increases the minimum salary and average salary for this profession. I think it's more or less good. Can we go further? Next slide, please. I already talked about where our students go to study, go to work. It can be hospitals, it can be community health organization, private care services, and long-term care facilities. I think this is the most popular one. So next slide, please. And let me show you what is the program itself, right? So first, it's in-person program. So you should come every day to classes, during the morning and afternoon. Next, the duration of this program, you can see program length. It's only 26 weeks, so it's less than 6 months. Very short program, so very fast, And schedule you can see, so you come to classes from 8:30 to 3:30. Next slide, please. This is the program plan, so some weeks you come to classes and some weeks you go to internship. We call it co-op in Canada. So we have 3 internship. This is included already in the program within your 6 months, which means that as soon as you go to your internship, it means that you have a direct connection, access to your future employer. So internship, it's a very important for you. You can show your skills, you can establish good personal connections, right? So, and this is your chance to get a job offer, right? So internship gives you a lot of opportunities and classes as well. Next, please. I think one of the best thing about our program, about our college, that we guarantee work placement. I mean, we guarantee internship. So yes, you can come to classes, and of course you don't have to look for your internship place. Some of colleges in Canada, they don't do this. They just give you some hours, and they tell you, okay, please find your work placement. Yeah, please find your internship place, and then come back to us and we will record it, yeah, that you are doing some internship. We don't do this. So we guarantee this work placement, so you don't have to find your internship place, so which is good for you. Again, so we do this kind of support, so you can have a direct network with your future employer. Next slide, please. Next program I want to tell you very shortly, it's early childhood education. So this is about education, right? Next slide. I want to explain why we are teaching this program. Next slide, please. Thank you. So again, early childhood education in Nova Scotia, it's also in high demand. Why? Because like a lot of people in Canada, they work, yeah, especially in our province, because we have a lot of immigrants. And the problem is that for now, our provincial government, they are implementing this big governmental program, and they must open like over 9,000 daycare places for kids, yeah, for preschool kids. So this is why we need a lot of people who can work and take care of kids at daycare centers, inclusive centers, different kind of educational learning development skills centers, right? So this is like, we have a big shortage here in Canada, especially in Nova Scotia. This is why, again, this is a 5-star job. You can easily find the job in early childhood education, and job offer, actually, it's a very important thing. So once I finish talking about these professions, so I will explain you why it's important. I always tell you about internship, right, about classes, so why it's important, I will tell you a little bit later. So next slide, please. Where people work. So when you finish diploma program in early childhood education, you can work as an early childhood educator, like inclusion coordinator, day home consultant, assistant director, even, like as I said, even as a director of EC program. Yeah, can you please go to next slide? And people will work in licensed childcare centers. We have a lot of daycare centers here, pre-primary programs, school, home-based, again, yeah, childcare centers. So, and you on the previous slide, you can see that this average salary, like right after you finish the program, it's about 56,000 Canadian dollars per year. So, which is also good. It's a little bit higher than continuing care assistant program. Can we have a next slide, please? In our college, we offer 2 programs, 2 options to study early childhood education. First, it's in person. It means that you come for classes almost every day from morning and afternoon as well. EC diploma hybrid program means that you are free during the day and you come for classes only in the evening. This is both options are very convenient, and it depends on what will you do in Canada as well. Yeah, so maybe you only come for study and you can have part-time job, right, during your study, because Canada allows international students to work part-time 24 hours per hour, yeah, per week. And hybrid program, when maybe you want to have some job, yeah, and you can do your part-time job during the day, and you can come for classes only in the evening. So evening in-person classes. Next slide, please. So the length of both programs is almost a year. In-person classes, they are more intensive, so it's 50 weeks. Hybrid classes, because it's only in the evening, this is why it's a little bit longer, 55 weeks, yeah. And of course, we also include internship. It's a very important part of your education. You must have 4 internships, so it's a guaranteed as well. And very nice moment that, so in early childhood education, we have 4 work placement, yeah, internship, and the last one is paid. I think it's all very attractive, yeah, when you are not officially working yet, yeah, but you already can get some salary, right? So, and again, if you have internship, this is the best chance for you to secure your job even before you graduate. So many of our students, they do this. They secure their job before they finish the program. And it's very important also for your immigration plan as well in Canada. So next slide, please. Yeah, as I said you before, as for CCA and for EC, the same. We have guaranteed placement, so you don't have to look for your internship place. We do this for you. Next slide. So also one important moment about EC program, yeah. So we give EC program. It's very important program, yeah, because you will work with kids. It's a vulnerable sector of population in Canada, as is the same as elderly people, but kids are very valuable, right? Very important. So this is why when you study ECE program, early childhood education, we also give you different kind of certifications. So here on the slide, you can see mandatory certifications that we put together with your diploma program. And also, it's very nice for employers when you come for interview, they can see that you also have additional certifications, yeah? So, which is very important as well for your employment. Next slide, please. So what I can say about why a lot of international students, they come to Oxford International, they don't come to another colleges, because we have small classes. We really have very strong instructors. So instructors is very important because they teach you what to say, where to go, yeah, what you can do. What is very important, because they are Canadians, they are licensed, they have like 10, 12, 30 years of experience in the industry. They know each other, right? So if we have a very very popular instructors, very like experienced instructors, and if you tell someone, oh yeah, my instructor is Julie Patterson, so I'm more than sure that everyone in Nova Scotia already know her. So we have very strong instructors, and I think it's a very good strong point to make you competitive in comparison with other candidates for this job. This is why we have this is how we have a so high employment rate, because if you study everything from real experienced people, competent people who work in Nova Scotia and they know each other, I think this is the best. So, and for international students, it's very important to understand Canadian employment market. Yeah, if you understand, if someone like very experienced and competent and tell you exactly what to do, what to say, so it means that you will be a strong candidate and you will understand how to work in Canada, in Nova Scotia, what are the specifics. Because sometimes, many international students, they cannot find the job just because they don't understand the market, employment, etc. So this is our job. We must have a good instructor who can tell you these things, and of course teach you everything that you must know, and you can do it better than others. So our students are very strong and very competitive, and I think a lot of employers in Nova Scotia, they like it because they are strong enough and they know everything when they come to place and start working. Next slide, please. Also how we support our students. So it's not our college is not only about education, because we know that you must find a job and it helps you to immigrate. This is why we need to, we have different kind of services for you. For example, you are worried, you are concerned, you have a mental health support, you need some help with employment, write a resume, I don't know, find some kind of opportunities to work. We have Career Academy Canada. If you need some accommodation, we have student housing services, and of course, because you are in Canada, it's your first time here, you need to like adapt, integrate into community, because it's very important as well. It's also can reflect your successful employment, to get a job. You must be integrated in Canadian community. So we do this kind of social programs for you, when you can come together, gather, talk to instructors, go to some social events here in Canada, in Halifax. So we do a lot of things for you to support you, so you will be successful in your employment and in your living, in your life in Halifax, right? Next slide, please. And I think maybe we are the only college in Canada who gives you guarantee. We offer students a tuition fee guarantee. What does it mean? That, for example, you finished your program, you did everything very well, you met a lot, you did a lot of interviews, right? But finally, unfortunately, you couldn't secure your job offer. So in this case, if you cannot secure your job offer after all this kind of attempts, etc., we do a tuition fee refund. So, for example, you paid for the program, the same money we will refund you if you cannot find the job in Nova Scotia after our program. So I don't think that you can meet it. You can find any college in Canada that can offer you. It means, how to say, we wanted, by this kind of guarantee, we wanted to show the students that we are very strong in the market. We have a very strong connections with our employers who can be your who can give you a job offer, and you can secure your immigration in Canada, right? So this is some kind of thing that we do. And next slide, please. I think this is finally some very important slide I want to tell. So how our program is connected to immigration, how continuing care assistant program, healthcare job, or early child education job can help you to become a resident in Canada. Here you can see some kind of road. So first step, you finish your program. Next, usually, as I said before, most of our students, they secure their job already by the graduation, because we do a lot of services for you, right? So we do our best so you can be successful already by graduation. So you're looking for a job while you are studying, okay? You don't have to finish first and then find your job, so you do everything like at once. So you secure your job, and in Nova Scotia we have a migration program for international students. It is called International Graduate in Demand Provincial Nominee Program. If you finish our program, continuing care assistant or early child education, if you have a job offer, you are eligible to apply directly for immigration. First, you apply for nomination. We call it nomination first. And because these two jobs, healthcare and education, they are in priority and in high demand, and it's specific, and Nova Scotia government, they specifically distinguish these programs, right? So you will be in a priority list, and the province will select you and nominate you very fast. Usually it takes like from 2 weeks up to maybe 4-6 weeks. Once you get nominated, you will submit application for closed work permit for 2 years, and you start working. While you're working, you're finalizing your permanent residency file. If you apply with family, your family can also finalize their their file with you. So as you can see, this is some kind of fast track for your residency in Canada, and this is why these programs are so valuable. First, because the government itself, puts these two programs in a priority, because we don't have a lot of people here. We are desperate of healthcare professionals and early childhood professionals. As I explained you before. So this is why the government, they offers this kind of nice program. You don't even need to have experience. You just need to finish officially a recognized program like at Oxford International. And the second, you need to secure your job offer. So college helps you with this. Immigration consultant help you with this. Like a lot of people helps you with this. And then you apply for immigration program. I think this is the main and very valuable why a lot of people coming here, and because it's official certification programs, right? So this is your really like a very secure and confident start of doing some kind of career here in Canada, right? Healthcare and education. Next slide, please. I don't want to waste a lot of time today. What is the admission process, because it's a technical, right? So on this slide, you can see like what are the steps to get an acceptance letter. But it's technical job, and Kate and Nina, they can explain you this kind of steps, what documents you need, of course, during private consultations, and we might also do some kind of new live stream, maybe next week or a little bit later, and to explain like in more details what is the admissions process to our college. But I can say like briefly that yes, as usual, you submit online application, submit documents, right? You pass your interview, you pay deposit, we give you documents, and you apply for your study permit. Because in Canada, yes, if you want to study first, come to Canada for study, you need to have a student visa, right? And because it's Canada, all programs, of course, in English. Next slide, please. And next slide, please. So here you can see all this kind of language requirement that we have. You can see that we accept a lot of different exams, right? IELTS, Oxford ELT, we have our own test. It's online. We accept Duolingo. We accept, and we also, if you, for example, don't have enough English, it's okay, because we do in-person and online pre-sessional English courses. So again, Kate and Nina, they can explain you how to get this online course. For example, if you don't have any English official test, or if you don't meet right now English requirements, you can always improve with our acceptable official language program your language, and you don't have to take a test. So this is like very strong advantage of pre-sessional English course, that you just go to this course, you improve English, and we accept this course as you meet English requirements. I think this is what I wanted to tell you about. And again, just to summarize the information, healthcare profession and early childhood education profession can help you to come to Canada, move to Canada first, immigrate, and also have a confident job. Because right after graduation, you will have a job, right? So because for many people in any country, job, it's very important, because you need to feed family, you need to also maintain your living expenses, right? So these are two jobs in demand. And for international students, there is an amazing opportunity in Nova Scotia, in Halifax, thanks to our programs at Oxford International Halifax, to have this kind of nice opportunity for a fast track immigration to Canada with a confident job and in very high demand. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And actually, someone asked the question about. She asked that how long I mean, after she go there to study, he asks how long can she go to work. I mean, how long she can get a job.
So, like from most of experience of our students, so what they do, first, yes, they study program, right? They have classes and they have internship. Usually, our students start working as soon as they get a closed work permit. It usually takes like few weeks. First, so as I said before, yeah, so you finish diploma program or certificate program, you have this paper, you have this document, yeah. Second, you have your job offer. You maybe during the internship, usually our students, they already negotiate to have a job offer, yeah, with their employer. So they have this employment contract and they apply for nomination. Nomination is very fast. So it can be like 2 up to 4-6 weeks. And your employer will wait you because it's not so long time. Actually, it's very quick. Yeah, so just few weeks. So they can wait for a few weeks. So once you get this nomination certificate, you apply for work permit, closed work permit. It usually very fast as well because healthcare and early child education, it's in high demand. It's priority job. This is why your work permit will be ready very fast. So you literally like from the end of your education and start, and when you start your job, it can take like maybe you will wait like several weeks. Yeah, it can be like a couple of months. Like if we talk about months, it's not like a long period in Canada. A couple of months and you start working once your work permit is issued, right? And this work permit will be for 2 years. It's enough time to finalize all this kind of residence stuff for yourself or for your family if you apply with family. I hope I answered the question.
But actually, they have a lot of questions, but we don't have time more.
We will keep all those questions for next time.
One
Right,
more.
yes.
When the student do the internship, they get the salary, right?
Well, yes, because it's a part of education. When we give our internship, so actually students have two options. They can accept our guaranteed work placement and they can go to our internship list. But for CCA students, for healthcare students, they don't. This is not a paid job because it's a part of education. We still consider it it's a part of education. You will have a mentor, you will have a supervisor who will observe you, yeah, so how you work. But for early child education, because it's a very long program, yeah, CCA it's very short. It's only 6 months. That's it. Yeah. So, and internship, it's like 40% of this time. For early child education, because it's a long program, which is sometimes it's good for families, 1 year. So last fourth internship is paid. So we give, so the daycare centers, the employer will give internship salary for our students. And it's good that we come back to these two programs because I forgot to tell you what is the difference between two programs. Yeah. So again, Kate and Nina will consult you like individually, of course, because every student, every case is individual. But I want to tell you that CCA program, yes, it's short, but it's challenging because it's very intensive. And of course, because it's about healthcare sphere, yeah, you need to understand that you can have night shift, you can have early morning shift, like afternoon shift, like because it's not a low work-life balance, yeah. So you must think about it when you choose which profession you want to choose in Canada. Early child education, yes, it's a long program, but it's more like how to say, it has some kind of work-life balance because it's daycare center, right? So a daycare job, it means that you work only in the morning and afternoon. That's it. So for example, you come to work at 8 a.m. and you finish the job, let's say at 4 or 5 a.m. So you have time, especially if you're mother, for example, you have kids to take care of. So maybe this program is better for you. So you also need to think about which job will be better for you in terms of background, in terms of visa, of course, and in terms of this kind of specific of this job. Yeah, you have to think about it very carefully.
You can see the question, right?
Yes.
I believe it doesn't apply to Toronto because it's different provincial.
Yes, Toronto is Ontario, and again, so in Halifax, in Nova Scotia, this is something unique. You will not find this kind of pathway to immigration in other provinces. Yes, of course, in Canada, across Canada, healthcare and early child education is a very in high demand. But in most provinces, you have to have experience already. But in our case, you don't have to have experience. You just need to come, study, secure your job, and apply for nomination. This is some kind of extra. And hundreds of students from 2021. So we start running this program from 2021. And hundreds of our students, they already secured the job, they already finalized PR. So just because they came for this program and they found the right choice. And yeah, of course, because it's a secure job, I mean that once you finish your job, once you finish your study, yeah, you get your nomination, you go and make money, yeah, for this, make money for what you are doing. So I think it's a very good opportunity for career as well.
Yeah, I love this program a lot about, you know what, guarantee. Guarantee. If you cannot find a job, you refund the money. Yeah. Oh, that is so good. You know, you cannot find anywhere else, I think.
Right.
One more thing I want to point this out for the family that have young children, for the elementary school up to high school. Nova Scotia is the province that allowed the kid to study in public school, even though you study in a private college, correct?
Right,
so
yes.
If they have a dependent young child that's still study in elementary school up to high school, they'll be eligible to study free in public school.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's very nice opportunity for kids as well. Yeah, to integrate in the community. And you know, Halifax is so family place. It's not so big. Yeah, like in Toronto and Vancouver. It's not so expensive, and by the ocean. Like we really have a very friendly and close community here, so people always are very nice. Like I think especially for people, I've been to Thailand a few times, and I know how friendly and hospitable people in Thailand. I think so you will not have any problems here as well with hospitality, because people are very nice, friendly, and they're always supportive. And college is also like a big place where a lot of international students come and they support each other. So yes, and Halifax, it's a good place for living, for families, because it's safe, clean ecology, like environment is nice, and the nature is nice. I think yeah, many advantages living here than in Toronto and Vancouver.
Yeah, that's totally agree, because when kids and I was there, we were there, and it's beautiful. It's like in you have like a summer, have boardwalk, have so many hotel, tourist area, and beautiful, clean, very friendly people, very nice. And majority of people speak English, which is we feel like home. It's not much different from where we are in
but only weather. So we have some winter, we have some spring, summer, but it's not so cold like in Toronto. How many Thai citizens who have experienced this program? So we actually have a big community here of from Thailand, I guess. We have Thai students for sure. I cannot say like exactly the number, but we do have for sure. Like we have intake for our programs every month, which is also good. For example, if you delay with visa, you can just defer to next month, right? So, and every class we have students from Thailand.
So yeah, we have a lot of questions left. the time is it's a long time already. So
Right.
definitely you have to come back, but we will make schedule for you to come back because of a lot of people interested in this program. Okay. So but today thank you so much for your time to join us.
Yes, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we can see you back here soon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
ข้อมูลจุมากแบบว่าครึ่งชั่วโมงไม่น่าจะพอ
ไม่จริงๆเดี๋ยวเราจะต้องเอาเชิญเข้ามาอีกทีนึงแล้วก็เอาแบบย่อยๆเอาแต่ละอันแต่ละโปรแกรมเพราะว่ามันมีว่า6 เดือนมันช็อตมากเลยนะแต่6 เดือนเรียนแล้วก็ทำงานเรียนแล้วก็ทำงานมันนับเป็นวีคเลยเนาะ
ค่ะก็มีทั้งฝึกงานแล้วก็เรียนด้วยฝึกงานไปพร้อมกันเลยแล้วก็อย่างที่เราทราบว่า study permit ก็สามารถที่จะทำงานได้ด้วย24 ชั่วโมงต่อสัปดาห์ก็หลายคนก็น่าจะหางานทำไปด้วยระหว่างที่เรียนนะคะช่วยด้านค่าใช้จ่ายอะไรเงี้ยก็
ชอบก็คือมันถูกต้องตามกฎหมายที่เราทำ
ใช่
มันไม่คือเราจะต้องไปแอบอะไรก็คือมันถูกต้องตามกฎหมายแล้วก็ทุกอย่างเนี่ยที่เรามองเนี่ยเขามีเจ้าหน้าที่มีโปรแกรมหลายโปรแกรมที่ช่วยซัพพอร์ตพวกเราอยู่นะแต่ที่ชอบมากๆก็คือการันตีเนี่ยแหละ
นอกเหนือจากนั้นอย่างที่นีน่าเพิ่งเมนชั่นไปว่าสามารถพาลูกที่เรียนอยู่ประถมวัยกับไฮสคูลอะไรเงี้ยอันเดอร์ไฮสคูลก็คือสามารถเข้ามาเรียนฟรีได้ด้วยซึ่งอย่างที่เราทราบหลายจังหวัดเขาไม่ให้เด็กเรียนตามโรงเรียนรัฐบาลถ้าหากผู้ปกครองเรียนอยู่ในโรงเรียนที่เป็นเอกชนแต่ว่าจังหวัดนี้ Nova Scotia มี exception มีข้อยกเว้นให้ซึ่งถือว่าดีมากสำหรับคนที่มีผู้ติดตามมีลูกเล็กเด็กแดงมีครอบครัวที่จะตามมาด้วยค่ะเวลาก็ล่วงเลยไปเยอะเลยนะก็เดี๋ยวเรากลับมารีแคปกันใหม่แล้วคุยกันอีกรอบถ้าใครมีคำถามเพิ่มเติมก็จะได้แบบว่าทิ้งคำถามไว้ให้เรา
แล้วก็เราก็จะเชิญเข้ามาอีกแน่นอนเพื่อจะเจาะไปทีละจุดเลยนะคะแล้วก็ตอนนี้เรามีงานอะไรที่ค้างอยู่บ้างคะของ EP3
โอเค alright ยังเหมือนเดิมนะคะงานทำความสะอาดรถบัสก็ยังอยู่นะคะที่มินนิโซตา17 เหรียญต่อชั่วโมงนะคะกับ Lawrence Bus Service
แล้วก็งานของเรานะคะสเตอร์เทิลนะคะก็ยังคงอยู่ตัวนี้ก็คือรับอยู่ตลอดนะคะแล้วก็มีสมัครของเราเยอะมากที่นี่นะคะ18 เหรียญต่อชั่วโมงค่ะ
Super Employer นะคะเหนียวแน่น Classy นะคะ Relocation and Logistics ใครที่อยากมาอยู่ใกล้ๆพี่นีน่านะคะlocation อยู่ที่ Paterson นิวยอร์ก18 เหรียญต่อชั่วโมงแล้วก็เพียงแค่ชั่วโมงเดียวนะคะจากแมนฮัตตันก็คือใครชอบโลเคชันนี้นะคะอย่าลืมอย่าพลาด
แล้วก็ใครชอบขับรถนะคะก็ขับรถส่งนะคะขับรถส่งของก็ตัวนี้ก็จะต้องได้ภาษาอังกฤษด้วยนะคะได้ภาษาอังกฤษเพราะว่าจะต้องรู้โอเคส่งที่ไหนอ่านยังไงนะคะแล้วก็ต้องมีการติดสื่อสารด้วยนะคะ
แล้วก็ต้องมาสอบใบขับขี่ที่อเมริกาด้วยเนาะได้เงินเยอะนะเนี่ย20 เหรียญ
เยอะมาก
50 เซนต์ต่อชั่วโมง
อันนี้เยอะมากนะคะแล้วก็สถานที่นะคะที่เซาท์แคโรไลนาอันนี้ที่น่าอยู่มากนะคะอันสุดท้ายนะคะก็แมคโดนัลล์นะคะแมคโดนัลล์ที่เรารู้จักกันทั่วไปอยู่แล้วนะคะ11 เหรียญต่อชั่วโมงสำหรับงานนี้ก็requireภาษาอังกฤษด้วยนะคะแล้วก็แต่ก็ไม่จำเป็นต้องมี experience นะคะเหมือนเดิมนะคะ unskill
อันนี้ที่เราเพิ่มมาหลายโลเคชันนะคะหลายโลเคชันเลยทีเดียวก็ชอบที่ไหนรักที่ไหนก็สามารถที่จะเช็คเอาท์ได้ค่ะ
ตอนนี้เรามีงานทั่วเลยนะคะเหนือแล้วก็กลางๆนะคะแล้วก็ลงใต้นะคะถ้าสมมติว่า บางทีจริงๆแล้วงานเมื่อก่อนคนเข้ามาแล้วโอเคอยากทำช่วงตรงนี้อยากระหว่างตรงนี้ตอนนี้ก็คือเรามีงานทั่วเลยนะคะทั่วไปเลยนะคะก็ลองติดต่อเข้ามานะคะแล้วเรามีโปรโมชั่นเด็ดๆยังไงบ้างคะ
อย่าลืมอย่าพลาดนะคะสำหรับเดือนนี้นะคะเมื่อวันที่1วันแรงงานแห่งชาติของที่ประเทศไทยแล้วก็มีโปรโมชั่นส่วนลด300เหรียญตีเป็นเงินไทยก็เกือบหมื่นนะคะเป็นหมื่นเลยได้เนาะนะคะส่วนลดนะคะจากค่าโครงการซึ่งตามปกติที่ 20,000 เหรียญก็จะเหลือแค่ 19,700 เหรียญ
ค่ะ
Why not ใช่ไหมคะไม่ต้องคิดนานค่ะไม่ต้องคิดนานเริ่มเลยได้เร็วเข้าคิวก่อนจะได้แบบว่ามาก่อนนะคะไม่ต้องคิดเยอะค่ะส่วนกติกาอะไรยังไงเนี่ยก็หลังใหม่ได้นะคะถ้าท่านสนใจแล้วก็สมัครเข้ามาภายในเดือนนี้เท่านั้นนะคะต้องชำระเงินภายในวันที่31พฤษภาคมสำหรับงวดแรกถึงจะได้มีสิทธิ์รับโปรโมชั่นนี้ค่ะหมดแล้วหมดเลยค่ะถ้าเลยวันที่31พฤษภาก็จะเป็นเวลาราคา 20,000 เท่าเดิมค่ะ
โอเคค่ะวันนี้ก็สำหรับวันนี้ขอบคุณทุกคนมากนะคะที่ติดตามรายการเราก็ฝากติดตาม KPB นะคะที่
ฝากไลค์ฝากแชร์นะคะ Facebook YouTube Instagram มีคำถามเพิ่มเติมติดต่อทักเรามาทาง Line Official KPB EP3 Visa นะคะสำหรับวันนี้พี่เกดกับพี่นีนาก็ต้องขอลาไปก่อนนะคะเจอกันคราวหน้าศุกร์หน้าสวัสดีค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ